What is going on, people? Let me adjust my camera a little bit. If you couldn't tell by the title, I am here for another review. And this movie I got from my horror pack that came in today. So that means it's a horror pack review. And let's just say, if you were ever wondering what happens when a group of 6 sorority girls end up getting invited to a Halloween party and it goes wrong, well, this movie will explain it. Anyway, the movie I'm talking about, if you couldn't tell by the title, is called The Scarehouse. Not only did I get the movie, but it's signed as well. Thank you, Horror Pack. Anyway, this movie is written and directed by Gavin Michael Booth. It's also written by Sarah Booth, who actually stars in the movie, along with Kimberly-Sue Murray, Katherine Barrell, among many others. So pretty much like I was saying before, this movie is about 6 I guess you want to call it, sorority girls. They all get invited to this Halloween party at this Scarehouse. So they all get invited. They all decide to go. It pretty much says, according to it, come alone and you'll enjoy this party. So every single one of the girls show up. And let's just say when they do show up to this place, it's not this crazy and exciting party that they thought they were getting into. Let's just say it's something completely worse. Well, of course it's worse, but something that they did not expect to happen. What I do want to say, without giving a whole bunch of things away, it has to do with something that happened a couple years prior that they all were involved in, along with other people, and let's just say it's coming back to haunt them now. What I do want to say about this movie is the entire main cast is a bunch of beautiful girls. So that's one thing that, me being a guy as watching it, I'm like, wow, every single one of these girls are gorgeous. But let's just say they all act really well, and it's just the whole storyline is pretty much a revenge story, I guess you want to call it, with a whole bunch of torture. I don't want to give way too much away. The death scenes are really good, up close and personal, and let's just say it's deaths that I've never seen before. And most of them are, how do I put it? More of them are on the lines of, things girls would use, I guess you want to call it. You'll have to understand, or you have to see it to understand it. Let's just say they take stuff you would see in maybe a sorority. Let's just say, I'll say one thing. Let's just say a pillow fight turned different, okay? Or a corset. I never want to wear a corset ever. Not that I would ever or would have the need to. Well, I can't say never. Can't say never, but let's just say it has to do with a lot of things that girls deal with. Pillow fights, again, corsets, and all that. I don't want to go way too depth into it. But I must say it was a very different take on a revenge film. Had nothing, no previous knowledge of this movie, and let's just say I'm surprised it went unnoticed. Supposedly it got put out in 2014 in Canada, I believe, 2014 to 2015. So not even hearing about it is beyond me. Usually I hear about a lot of these, independent projects and such. So this one definitely is up a lot of people's alleys, I'm sure. If you're into gore, if you're into torture, if you're into beautiful women on the screen, this movie is definitely up your alley. If you're into girls, strong, powerful girls, I guess you want to call it, this one's up your alley. It's just all over fun, I must say. I was very surprised by it because, again, I've never heard of it. Usually there's a buzz around certain movies. This one might have had it, but I personally never heard of it. But I was very, very... I liked it a lot. I was looking for the words to say, but I couldn't find it. But The Scarehouse. If you can find this, I don't know if this Blu-ray is just a horror pack exclusive, which it might be, but I'll see if I can find it on Amazon or whatever, and then I'll link to where you can purchase this, because I say definitely go ahead and check it out. Do yourself the favor. It's a very fun and exciting movie. So I give it my seal of approval. So again, I'll look to see if I can find this anywhere, and I'll leave the link to it on the bottom. But I say go ahead. If you're looking for an entertaining movie with a lot of good-looking girls and a lot of gore, check out The Scarehouse, and you won't be disappointed. So again, check the show notes for everything I talk about this in this video. I'll look for the link on Amazon. Check out Horror Pack. Check out my Horror Pack unboxing before this. And yes, I guess until next time, I'll see you guys.